Hi everyone, it's Jay here, and these are the Manga and Manhwa volumes that I bought in October. I got some really good deals, and I think some of you may recognise that hardback in the middle of the piles there. So let's see what I got. So I was on eBay and I've been meaning to buy the Fire Punch series. I heard it's good. And the art style looks really good as well. So this is an 8-volume series. It is complete, and I ordered volumes 1 to 6. Normally if a series is complete, I do try and buy all the volumes in the series in one go, so maybe someone's selling the whole set online. That wasn't the case this time, but because there's only 2 volumes, volumes 7 and 8, then it's fine. I'll buy the first 6 and then I'll buy 7 and 8 somewhere else. So it's been wrapped really nicely. I'm really impressed with that. So I should give them a high star rating for that. Look how cool these covers are. They're really good. So, really good condition. Really good condition. So volume 1, volume 2, just look at the quality, it's just lovely. Reminds me a bit of Tokyo Ghoul, but a bit tidier, because Tokyo Ghoul goes for that more messy look with the art. Volume 5, volume 4, and volume 6. So I got all 6 volumes for £36, which means they were £6 each, which is really good. I looked on SciFi and volumes 7 and 8 are about £7, so that's brand new, so it's nice to get the second-hand pre-owned ones at a slightly cheaper price. The covers are beautiful, and it sounds like a very interesting story. So it's set in like a frozen dystopia where people eat flesh to survive, and there's like the destructive power of fire, but can it save them? That's the idea behind it. So very interested to read it. I think I will be getting volumes 7 and 8 this month, just to complete it. I went to Forbidden Planet and I got 3 for 2 on these 3 volumes. So now I only have 1 more volume to buy for Dr. Stone, and then it's complete. Each volume was £7.99, so very good price. I love getting 3 for 2 offers. And I bought 21, I think, from memory, when I look on eBay and things like that. This was one of those volumes that didn't go down in value very much, so I thought it was well worth buying it in the 3 for 2 offer. I also got these bigger volumes, so these were £10.99 each, and I got Full Night, which I've heard really good things about, and I love the idea that you live in this future and you can kind of sell yourself. You're only going to live for a certain amount of time, and then it sounds like you turn into a plant. And I think he's in a pretty desperate situation. I think from memory his mum is ill and he's kind of struggling to pay for things, so he is in a bit of a desperate situation. And then Children of the Whales volume 23. I've either finished this series and I have every single volume, or I need to buy 1 more volume. I can't remember. But once it's complete, I'm really excited to read it. And I also found in the sale section Tokyo Babylon 3. I got it for £5.99, it was reduced from £12.99. I think the reason is there's some damage here. Oh, that's the label. And it got folded as well. But it doesn't bother me. All these volumes for this series that I got, I think I only paid full price for volume 1, and then volume 2 I got second hand on eBay, and I thought I might as well buy this for £5.99 as well. I'm not 100% happy paying £12.99 for such a thin volume. So if you look at the difference between Fool's Night and Tokyo Babylon, there is a difference. There's no difference in height either. So yeah, I don't want to sound stingy when I say this. It's just, I like to get my money's worth. But as long as it's a good story, that's fine. I've never read it before, so now that I've got the first 3 volumes, I'll read it and decide if I want to read any more. So these are all the volumes I got from Forbidden Planet in London. Nice little haul. I always enjoy going into Forbidden Planet and browsing the sales section and trying to find the 3 for 2s. It's a shame not every volume in Forbidden Planet is 3 for 2 like the one in Manchester, but I still managed to get some good deals, so it's okay. I was on one of my Facebook groups. It's a manga selling group in the UK, and someone was selling some light novels and some manga. Now I'm really excited about this. Okay, so I bought The Dragon Knight's Beloved volumes 1 to 7, and I got these for £33. I'm really happy with this because, as you can see, the quality is really good. And I have volumes 1, 3 and 5. However, volume 2 I just couldn't find anywhere, and the ones that I could find, they were quite expensive. I think they were over £20, which I'm not very happy about spending over £20 on. It's a bit frustrating that it's out of print. So I had volumes 1, 3 and 5, but I didn't have 2, 4, 6 and 7. So actually I paid £33 for these 4 volumes in a way, which is good because it works out at £8 something each, which is how much they are on SciFi. It's still slightly cheaper actually than the prices on SciFi. And because I have volumes 1, 3 and 5 already, I'll just sell them on eBay or something and someone else can have them. But I'm really happy with this, and they're in great condition, so hopefully I enjoy this series. I also ordered some light novels. I have had my eye on these for a while. I've wanted to buy them, I never bought them. So it's it's Raven of the Inner Palace. This is volume 4. It's a really pretty cover. Number 3, again a beautiful cover. And this is volume 2. I love this. The artwork is just gorgeous. And volume 1. So these are the light novels. I've never read light novels before. These are my first light novels, so it's quite exciting. I really am excited to actually give these a read, see what they're about. I got them for £22 off the same person who sold me The Dragon Knight's Beloved. So I'm really excited and happy to get these at such a good price. And yes, how could you not love this artwork? I think it's just stunning. So thank you very much to the person who sold it to me. I was in Waterstones in Manchester and I found a fantastic manga sale. Usually there's only a few books, but this time it was a bit of a bigger selection. And I found The Fiancé Chosen by the Ring volume 2, which is fantastic because I had volumes 1 and volume 3, but I did not have volume 2. It's £3 and that's reduced from £10.99, so I'm really happy with that. I also found Confessions of a Shy Baker volume 2. I don't have this series, however it's been on my radar. It's supposed to be quite a cute read. It's from Tokyo Pop and it's been reduced from £12.95 to £3. So another great find. One Dance volume 3, reduced to £3 and it was £10.99. So again, a really fantastic find. I have volumes 1 and 2. Now that I have 3, I'm going to read the first 3 and see how I feel about the series and whether I'm going to buy any more. And I got Heartgear volume 3, reduced from £10.99 to £3. Great deal again. This is a dystopian manga series set after World War III, where I think most of humanity was wiped out. I love dystopian fiction, so I'm sure it's going to be right up my street. So I got all these for £12, an absolutely fantastic buy, and I will definitely be making my way back to Waterstones in the near future. I went to Travelling Man in Manchester. I made the most of their 3 for 2 offer, so I got Hell's Paradise volume 10 and that was £9.99. And I also got The Girl from the Other Side volumes 2 and 3. I'm really pleased that I found these in the 3 for 2 offer because these are £9.99 as well, which is fine, but when it's that price I do like to try and find it in a 3 for 2 offer. just so I can buy more manga really. I do want to say though that with this series, if you haven't bought any of them yet, and I strongly suggest you read the series because it's really interesting, the art style is really unique, yeah, it's lovely. I have to say, because they're $9.99, and I found out after I bought the first one that the omnibus editions were released, which contain 3 volumes in one deluxe edition. I would get the deluxe edition because these are quite small. Hell's Paradise is slightly bigger than a typical manga volume, but you can see that it is quite small, but the artwork is gorgeous. So if you get it on the deluxe edition, it's going to be larger than this size, which is perfect. And also these are £9.99 each, and I think the deluxe editions are about £35. I might be wrong, but I'm sure I saw one for £35. Now if you can get those in a 3 for 2 offer, that's fantastic. You'll get them at a much better price. But that's just my advice. If you are going to buy this series, go for the deluxe editions. I think now that I've got the first 3, I'm going to get the deluxe edition for volumes 4, 5 and 6. Yes, it's going to look horrible on my bookshelf next to these tiny volumes, but that's how I'm going to do it. So yeah, very happy with my trip to Travelling Man in Manchester. My SciFi order has arrived, so let's see what's inside. Always really well wrapped. I love the bookmarks you get. Oh, that one's pretty. I really like that one. That's fun. That's new, I think. Nice. Fun. Gosh, it's quite heavy. I'm really excited for this actually. I got some volumes that I really wanted, and I'm excited to read. So, let's have a look. So I ordered My Dearest Patrolman Volume 2 because I have the first one, and I thought if I order the second one then I can start reading it. I ordered Father, I Don't Want This Marriage Volume 1. I think it sounds really good. It's about a villainess who's reborn and she's determined to change her fate, which are storylines that I'm really enjoying at the moment. The art looks nice as well, very pretty. So I won't read anymore, I don't want to spoil it for myself. I also ordered volume 7 and 8 of Fire Punch, so now I have all the volumes for that series, which I'm really pleased about. I can just read it in one go. And I got Beware the Villainess. I had to get this. I thought it sounded really good. A college student is reborn into the villainess's body, and she just wants to live a nice quiet life somewhere, but then she sees that the main character is surrounded by all these not great men. So she kind of intervenes, at least that's what it sounds like. It sounds like she's going to intervene and help this main character find someone nice. I think the cover looks really pretty, and it's full colour as well. So I look forward to reading that. And of course I had to buy Under the Oak Tree, the comic. So I didn't go for the light novel, I went for the comic. Whether I get the light novel or not remains to be seen because it's quite expensive. And this is really cool. So this is hardback. It really feels like great quality. It's really thick as well, so it's good value for money. And let's just have a sneak peek inside. Look at that. Oh, this looks so good. I'm so excited to read this. I cannot wait. So those are the manhwas that I bought from SciFi, and these are the mangas. Very pleased with this order. So these are the manga and manhwa books that I bought in October. I'm really happy with all these volumes. I'm thrilled to finally have Under the Oak Tree and have the complete series of Fire Punch. Finding manga books in Waterstones so cheap was a real big find for me. I was very happy with that, and I'm excited to finally get my hands on Full Night as well. If you'd like to make an order at SciFi and get 5% off their already discounted prices, feel free to use my code Jay'sManga, and I hope you have a lovely manga buying month as well. Bye!